from Washington, D.C., 2K Sports proudly brings you the Wizards. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Celtics. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not.
We're coming to you from beautiful Washington, D.C. as the Wizards prepare to take the court. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Celtics. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here are the starters for Montreal. The Cobra out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Big Dog. Then there's Carter. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Oh, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Walker.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. He talked about the impact of Devin Booker, adding, he's one of the most capable offensive weapons in the league. A shooter, a scorer, and now becoming a great playmaker. He can punish you for sending help. I don't know, Kevin. I still think that's better than watching him put up 60 against you.
Thanks, David. James looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker outside. Pass to the Cobra. The tray. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. The Cobra's got 5 now.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far. LeBron outside.
Walker with some nice D. Here's the Cobra. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Clark. The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. Shot clock at 6. Clark for 3. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Second chance shot. Bank shot. No good. King's shot is off. Montreal leading by 4. Here's the Cobra. He has 7. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Montreal.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's King. Pass to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Shemp. King outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Over to the wing. There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by LeBron. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He kicks it to Capella. King, the pass to James. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Montreal the other way.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And there's the pass to Capella. Outside Irving. Capella against Carter. They get it again. And it's Capella missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Irving. The Cobra passes to Carter. Rebounded by Capella.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Really left alone that time. The Cobra's got 15 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here, defending the triple.
King with it, now guarded by Booker. King, that's good.
I like the setup there, Irving with the pick.
And so Booker will bring it up for Montreal. 6-point lead. Here's the Cobra. And it's off from 3-point range. King against Booker. King, the pass to Irving. Kicks to Capella. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Booker looking around. Here's the Cobra. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Clark. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Montreal the other way. Throws it up high. And then Carter with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Nice game, great performance by the Cobra.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And Washington making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Irving. Here's the floater. Kept alive by Washington. James finds Irving. Cans the shot from the wing. Irving's got 5.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. And it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Smith checked in for Irving. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 8.
Kevin can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 21. Some nice passing by Montreal here. To the middle. Passes it to Carter. Booker with it. Now Smith defending. No good from Booker. Wizards trail by 8. King outside. Back to Smith. From deep three-point range. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Rejected by Walker. Here's the Cobra, covered by Smith, and the dunk by Walker.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's King. 8 points for him. Rejected by Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. So for Montreal, Drummond's checked in for Wendell Carter. The prodigy comes in for Walker. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Landry Shamet. Pope loose. Capella dishes to Smith. Capella kicks to Evans. Clock at 4. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Smith scanning the floor. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And Montreal making a change here. And so it's Kanan who will bring it up for Washington. It's a 10-point game. They've got Clark, Cannon out there with Evans. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Arnold in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Cannon. Evans outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And Montreal leads by 12.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Offensive rebound.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the basket by Saunders. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Cannon, the pass to Clark. Three-pointer. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Here's Floyd. No points in the game yet for him.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 11. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Cobra passes to Saunders. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Floyd. Now the pass to the Cobra. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. The Cobra's got the lead up to 14 now for Montreal. Here's Cannon. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Floyd passes to the Cobra. Pass to Saunders. Some nice passing by Montreal here. For the 3, and another 3 for Montreal.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Cannon. 11 feet away. Again, the Wizards score. And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
James checked in for the Wizards. King comes in for Cannon. Montreal leading by 13. Here's the Cobra. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's LeBron.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Montreal.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Wizards trail by 19. Here's Clark. Dishes to Kaminsky. Fader on the way. He gets that one. Kaminsky's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, a confident shooter from this area. Kaminsky obviously has put in a lot of work in this aspect of his game.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Carter with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game, and it's in there.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Pass to Noel. He kicks it to Walker. Pass to Noel. Clock at 6. Now Walker. Carter, the pass to the Cobra. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. 32 points for the Cobra.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Back to Irving. And it's sent back by Carter. Walker finds Booker. Booker draws the double. Right side to Walker. Ball's knocked loose to the right side. The Cobra. And that one goes long.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Montreal making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Irving finds James. Back to Irving. And here is LeBron. The pass to Kaminsky. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kaminsky's got 5 points in the quarter.
Frank Kaminsky so far has been a decent shooter from deep. I think he needs to work on improving that shot so he's more dangerous from out there.
Now here's Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be 1 step ahead of them there.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7, and it's sent back by Carter. Booker outside. Some nice passing by Montreal here. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wizards trail by 21. Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 7 points in the game.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here is Carter. 6 points for him.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
Here's Clark. He feeds it to Kaminsky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
A load in the paint. Once Kaminsky is established, you pretty much have to foul.
So for the Wizards, Clint Capella comes in for Clark, and Smith subbed in for Irving. No good on the second free throw. The last couple years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Montreal calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Wizards making a switch here. Evans is checked. And so it's Montreal. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Well, for Montreal,
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
you got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court right now for Montreal, Andre Drummond is out there with Big Dog. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's the Cobra in at the point. Pass to King. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Sinks the three-pointer. And it's 37 points for the Cobra.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Montreal leading by 11. Here's the Cobra. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clark for three. It's rebounded by Montreal. The Cobras got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Walker's shot is off.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Irving dishes to James. Irving finds Clark. Booker against King. For Booker, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Passes to the Cobra. Back to Booker. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And the dunk by LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
It's blocked.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Wizards have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Montreal leading by 7. To the inside.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
King, the pass to Capella. On the wing, Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
It's good from long range.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Down by 12. He dishes it to Capella. The Wizards working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Clark for 3. A second chance effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 7.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Pass to the Cobra. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's King. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good on the triple.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
James against Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 14. That one's good. And the Montreal lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from LeBron.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Now here's Walker. Caldwell Pope with it. And the pass to the Cobra. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's the Cobra. He has 45 points. Here's Clark. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Montreal calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Montreal leading by 7. Booker outside. Here's the Cobra. And that one's on target from the wing. The Cobra's got 47 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low, here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 7, and the shot is good. The Cobra's got 49 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Capella. He's got 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
So for Montreal, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Drummond. The prodigy comes in for Walker. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Booker kicks to Shamet. The Cobra passes to Booker. Here's the Cobra, covered by LeBron. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Wizards trail by 9. Here's Clark. He's got 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Dennis Smith in for King.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's the Cobra. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Outside Irving. Here's Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him, but they get it back. The prodigy. Another shot. Trying to get open is Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Smith. Pass to Kaminsky. The 11-footer. They get the rebound. And finally, that one's good. Kaminsky's got 8 points.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Lots of room.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Smith against Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the Cobra. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Arnold. A three-pointer, no good. Montreal leading by 8. Some nice passing by Montreal here. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And so it's Montreal now, following the missed shot by Dennis Smith. Doubled by Smith. Passes it to the prodigy. And he dunks it down.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here is Smith. Picked away. Now, Montreal moving it up. Lobbed up there for Booker. Pushing it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Tough pass, trying to corral Clark there.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 11-point game. We've got Tyreek Evans. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Arnold in its small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Montreal. 22 is their biggest lead. The Cobra passes to Shamet. Inside. Here's the Cobra. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now, here is Smith, guarded closely. Pass to Capella. The feed now to Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
So clever at drawing contact. Frank Kaminsky's size creates a lot of problems for defenders.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Washington. So he comes up empty at the line.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Booker against Evans. Now, here's Capella. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Back to Evans. There's Cannon with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Montreal leading by 15. Here's Booker. Again, Montreal scores.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Cannon. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Drummond. Here's the Cobra. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to.
So far, a scoring breakdown for Montreal.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Kings checked in for Evans. And Irving subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Nerlens Noel checks in for Montreal. And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. James is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's King. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Montreal leading by 17. Passes it to the Cobra. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Irving with a clean look from outside off the mark. And here's Montreal. They're on a 13-5 run. And Noel throws it down.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Irving surveying the floor. Capella dishes to LeBron. No problem on the jumper in close. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Here's the Cobra. Rebound by the Wizards.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's James. No good on that one. Montreal leading by 19. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Carter. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's sent back by Carter. From 17 feet out, a nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
There's the steal. Now Montreal moving it up. The finish and the dunk by Booker.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And here's Irving. Pass to Kaminsky. A 3-ball. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Drops in the tray. 57 points for the Cobra.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Irving passes to Capella. LeBron outside, and the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next...
Here's the Cobra. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
King against Booker. The 11-footer. Here's Irving. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And so it's Montreal now. Now Booker to the inside. And it's Noel missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And stolen by Booker. Out in his own on the break. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For the Wizards, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella. Parsons comes in for Frank Kaminsky, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for King. Chandler finds James. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
And stolen by LeBron. Over Walker. And it's LeBron missing. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Noel throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's James down low. Here's Chandler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent, and so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Just 5 on the clock. Back to Cannon from outside the arc. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Walker finds Noel. Count that one. Noel's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Evans, knocked away. Now Montreal moving it up. Walker leading the charge. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Carter. Noel trying to break loose to the wing right side. Now here's Parsons. Kicks it to Evans. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology, if you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right, right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime.
And if there's a path to the hoop, you can bet Evans is going to try and find it. He stays in constant motion, looking to get to the basket and finish at the rim.
Here's the Cobra. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Outside, Walker. From deep. That one's not going to go. And it's Washington the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Montreal.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Wizards.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Cobra.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He does not lack for confidence, and He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Drummond's checked in for Montreal. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Jones, the pass to Chandler. It's Evans on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. Chandler kicks to Evans. Knocks it loose. Now Montreal moving it up. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that one falls for Cannon. Both shots good from the stripe. So we see Montreal get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.